Yeah. It's not bad though. Alright, bet. So the scene begins with this little girl and her teddy bear has been torn and her mom is talking about some let's throw it away. Throw it away? You could easily get someone to fix that up. What do you mean throw it away? You know what? Never mind, bro. It's too early to get mad. They throw it away and then we see this dirty ass nigga standing there. Y'all mean to tell me nobody saw this individual in broad daylight? Yeah, alright. Now the security is wandering around and he hears a noise and goes to peep what's going on. And he sees this nigga and he's like, stop right there, you bum! Then he called in for reinforcements. And damn, bruh, they got there quick. They know we're dealing with the Ambu Black Ops. He threw some trash at them and this guy saw a little trash on him and started to, if you don't wipe that off you and get back to the mission, bro. It's not even that crazy. Y'all just look like designer-made celestial dragons. The hooded man escapes and tries reaching for the door, but it closed and these guys are already there. Nah, these guys move quick, bro. They shot at him and we get to see our boy Rudo. Should have known they were cooked when bro started flexing that Sharingan. Just look at how he's moving, bro. Hanging on to this. My guy thinks he's Spider-Man, bro. Stop it. Then he ran away and he's not even sidestepping or nothing. Running in a straight line. These guys got that dashy XP aim. Except for the one guy that shot him. Good job, guys. One of you aren't completely terrible. He escaped, had to show off the freeforms. Cameraman's even showing us the eyes. Don't worry, bro. We see it. Now these ladies are here gossiping. Typical rich housewife shit. Husband probably makes around 6 figures. Then we get to see the difference between the two living conditions. Just look at this side, bro. Sun doesn't even shine here. This doesn't make sense. Clothes are torn. Streets are unclean. But it's all good. That boy Rudo is a hustler. Trying to sell the stuff he gets from the raid. He's a bag chaser, bro. I gotta respect it. Kinda reminds me of, well, myself. Then his crush pulls up and they get to talking, but he even got her to smile. But of course, some haters pull up rocking that Balenciaga, talking all type of shit. It's the niggas that don't have anything going on that'll hate. Even started dirty macking, and this one guy kicked away the lamp he was working on. I can understand hating on me for pulling some fire shit, but hating on me for trying to make a living? Nah, y'all are some bastards. Then they said something about his dad and bro nearly crashed out, and that made them leave. Y'all are really bullying someone that you don't think you could beat in a fight. That's crazy, bro. Then he tried rizzing up his little thing, but he was nervous and her mom called her over, and yeah, that didn't go well. Don't worry, little bro. If you want wrist tips, come to me for real, you know what I'm saying? I got you, bro. Just put your hand on her shoulder and hit her with that. Hey, works every time. Then he got back home to Recto and he saw that he got shot, so he fixed him up and we get to see his hands. And oh my days, bro, looking like he was trying to stop a spirit bomb or something. And quick pause, but low-key these baggy pants are tough, bro. I can't even lie. I might not be the biggest baggy pants enjoyer, but I know a thing or two. Anyways, back to the vid. He wears these gloves because they help with the pain he gets from them. It's still a mystery on how his arms became that way. Now outside his house, this guy again, bro, plotting the meanest backdoor you'll ever see. Now this is the pit. That is where they send criminals, and his girl pulled up and it's showtime, my dog. The wind's even giving you the sickest alley. He gave her the teddy bear and just look at him running back home. He's really running that fast only to tell him that he gave her a teddy bear. But hey, a winner's a winner, I guess. He bumped into the apostolites and just look at how they're looking at it, bro. Charging up the meanest slur, bro. He got back home to see Recto's been stabbed and we don't even get to see him fight. Just straight skip cutscene and he's packed up. He listened to Recto's final words before the apostles tased him and arrested him, and they didn't even bother listening to him. They just called him tribe folk filth and knocked him out. Now they got him up here and they're about to send him to the pit. He looked at his girl and tried to convince her that he didn't do it, but she wasn't trying to hear it. She just dropped the teddy bear and left. Then he started crashing out, talking like he's season 1 Eren Yeager. You're all better dead. Look at that boy. Then he saw the guy that actually did it, but before he could even react, he got sent to the pit. Just look at his eyes, bro. Yeah, nah, all the son of a murderer talk has got to him. He's a crash out now. He's in the pit where all the trash is at, but then a trash beast spawns in, and that concludes episode 1. Now, play that intro!
Just remember all caps when you spell the man name.
Never let go forever. Never let go forever. Y'all like my vocals?
No!
Alright, bruh. Now Rudo's running away from the beast and he called for reinforcements. Yeah, now Rudo, you gotta run a lot faster than that, gang. One of them even got in front of him, and when he looks behind, this beast is behind him, exhaling breath as bad as Sienna Trumps. He dodged their attacks and fell and saw this skull, leading him to crash out again, and the land he was on collapsed, bro. The air down there was bad too, and he started seeing images of Recto's death, causing him to, hey yo, was that a black flash? He grabbed this pipe and this long neck beast tried attacking him, but he just whacked him, had his neck hitting the
Soldier boy tough.
Then we see this guy using binoculars to stalk Rudo. Kinda odd, but alright bro. If stalking kids from afar is your thing, then who am I to judge, bro? He hopped on this stop sign feeling like Super Mario and whacked this beast in the face and got smacked. Hit had him bouncing and spinning in the air, but he recovered and ran up on him, dodged the smack and threw his only weapon at him, leaving him defenseless and mid-air, bro. Not very smart, man. Got smacked again, sending him into the hill, and this beast behind him destroyed it. These beasts are really dropping team combos, bro. Nah. Rudo then used this pipe to cut off one of the beast's legs, but then he started coughing up blood because the air is crazy. But that black flash showed up again, allowing him to lock in. These two beasts attacked, but he got a new weapon and sliced this one in half. He even struck a pose and he got blown up. Man's is feeling like Zoro, and the explosion took out the one next to him, and when he thought it was over, one more pulled up and just fell. But then this guy with an umbrella showed up and kicked him away and put a mask on him. Don't know why he kicked him away, but sure. He started chatting and bro told him to be quiet. Probably felt real cold doing that. He did keep quiet, and that kinda made bro crash out. And he explains that these are trash beasts and they react to sound and can't be defeated by normal weapons. He turned his umbrella into a weapon and started spinning that umbrella in the beast's face, ultimately killing it. And then he went on to solo the rest of them, and just look at how he's landing, bro. He thinks this is Fortnite, bro. Get a load of this guy. He pulled up on the last one, hopped on his head, popped the umbrella, and used a special move called Unbreaker Octo Shredder. Name's kinda weak, but the move's kinda tough, so we just gonna let it slide, low-key. He took off the mask and showed us the fade, and this is Engine, a humble cleaner, he said. Low-key looks like a Tokyo Revengers character, but he's cool. Now we got a black flash of Rudo and Recto, and he's explaining how everything has a soul and we should take care and value our belongings. Rudo woke up and he's in chains and he's asking a lot of questions. So Engine just took him to these guys and they were acting kind until they weren't. They were gonna keep him and sell him off to the people that were going to torture him. And just look at him shoving food down his throat, but then he bit the flesh off his fingers. Yeah, no, we're in the trenches for real, bro. He then started tweaking out some more and his power starting showing, and he broke the chains, and just look at him crashing out. And once again, Engine's watching him. Still think it's kinda odd, man, but alright. He then explains that he can give life to objects, and the type of people who can do this are called givers. These people tried attacking him, but he packed them up real quick, and before he could end the last guy, Engine stopped him, and he basically left him here to see if he was really like that, and he was. So Engine hired him to come work for the cleaners. Now Rudo's at this hospital getting checked, and this old woman checked him. Me personally, I'm not letting her run checks on me. You better show me that PhD. You're down here cause you're a criminal. There's no ways I'm letting you run checks on me. Now Engine took Rudo to go get some good eats. Man's is feasting on a whole burger, bro. Nah, how'd they get all that? I thought this was where trash was sent. Now Engine explains that anima turns into energy, and that energy is what makes these trash beasts. Just look at it. Won't hurt anyone. Name's probably some like Snuggles. To take them out, you need a special item that you take care of, and that they call a treasure or vital instrument. Finally, a tough name. The only way to truly discover a vital instrument is by being worthy, being someone who can draw the power out of it. Meaning, those rich people will never be able to, seeing as everything is trash to them. Or at least that's what I think. This is only episode 3 after all. Then he explains that the cleaners are essentially just trash beast slayers. Now Engine has to leave, and he left Rudo with that cash and told him not to spend it all in one place. Got a load of this guy. He sold his jacket to pay for his hospital fee and burger. Now we gotta walk around in this oversized vest. That's tough. Then this cat stole his cash and he's chasing after it and snatched this guy's stick and caught the cat. And he pulled up talking about some, hey, that's my stick, dude, and snatched it from him. And he revealed that he is a cleaner. So he immediately got to boxing. Purposely missed this attack just so he can stand over him. This man might just be a bastard. He revealed that he's his trainer and he said something about his dad and he nearly crashed out. But we got hit with a flashback and Recto's basically explaining to him that he shouldn't always be so quick to get angry and try to understand where others are coming from. This is how niggas start talking after finishing Vagabond. And I can't lie, I might be niggas. Rudo calmed down and apologized for taking his treasure, and he's actually a nice guy and he's even smiling at him. And then Rudo tried smiling back at him, and let's just say that didn't go well. Mans looks like Shinra, but just a whole lot worse. And that made him mad, and they started arguing and they squared up. Now here I honestly thought that this was an animation mistake, but this guy threw his treasure in the air and it crashed, but Rudo dodged it. I guess. Kinda looks like he just missed to me. He was attacking him and Rudo was on defense until he just hit him with that heavy attack, and just like that, Rudo's down for the count. He found out Rudo's using a plunger and started running away. And I don't blame him, gang. I won't get hit by a plunger. He dodged this cat, and Rudo saw this as an opportunity to show us that 50-inch vert, bro. Golly. Engine pulled up and saw Zanka knocked out. Oh yeah, that's his name, by the way. My fault, bruh. Then we get to meet this new shorty named Rio, and she's touching Rudo's hair, and this man is tweaking. And dog, someone please tell me how they got a whole Jeep down here. Nah, they got Bob the Builder down here putting in that work. They get to Cleaner's HQ, and oh my goodness, this is Semu, one of the finest new gen things out right now. Only competition is Granny Seiko, argue with the wall. Her vital instrument is her glasses. She can see everything about you, including your powers and potential. So she must know that I won't play with her for real. I need that. She peeped Rudo, but something happened and it stopped her from seeing everything. Her whole mood switched. She saw some horrifying shit, like a world where you can only listen to EDG. Now they tried talking to the boss, but bro's probably out in Miami moving like Duke Dennis, so they couldn't talk to him. Rio then asked Rudo to join her on her mission, but not without coming uncomfortably close. Like, she knows what she's doing. Rudo, you just gotta kiss on her forehead. So the quest they're going on will require them to go into the polluted zone. There are safe zones and polluted zones. Some are especially dangerous and they are called no man's land. They are said to only be confirmed because people die the second they enter. Yeah, now whoever owns that zone, y'all can keep it. Everything about the no man's land is outrageous. Like the air there is just 10 times more toxic. I said toxic? Yeah. My fault, y'all. The quest begins and they hooked my dog up with that blue hoodie. Gave my dog some swag. The people with Rio and Rudo are supporters. When you get knocked, they'll always be there to revive you. This guy's name is Grace and can apparently take trash beasts out with a punch. And now some further level trash beasts pulled up and they were just chilling behind a barricade until the big one pulled up. She pulled up some scissors and I'm crying. She thinks she's my dog 7. Oh, never mind. Hers are massive. And she uses her scissors with her feet. It's like a cool mix of Sanji and Chili. I rock with it. This white trash beast tried sneaking on Rudo. And damn, bruh, he really might be like that. He really set the alley up for Rio to deliver the finishing blow. Now these supporters might be crucial for real. Every team needs a playmaker. They defeated all the little guys and now Rio called ISO on the big one. This supporter was about to get sent to the gulag, but Rudo saved him. But for some reason, his power started tweaking and nearly cost him his life, but Rio saved him. This trash beast was odd because it was regenerating even after being cut by a vital instrument, but Rio found out that there was a bright spot on its head. Don't know why she didn't stab it, but alright. It started tweaking and destroyed the ground, and Rudo was about to get packed again. First mission, my guy, we gonna need you to lock in. Fortunately, Grace saved him and even gave him a pep talk. Now Rio started slicing the beast's dreads off and she finally went for the weak spot on his head using this clean move, and it made us cooked here, I can't even lie. Then we discovered that a vital instrument is what was powering up this trash beast, and we see this guy held hostage and he looks to see a nigga with free forms. Nah, I'm so here for this. Now they're back partying, but Rudo's sad because he couldn't use his powers when they needed him to. Fortunately, he has someone like Grace around him. If it was current day football slander, holy moly, that boy would be getting cooked, bro. Just ask Florian Wirtz, trending for all the wrong reasons. Have one bad game and they on your way. He gave him a good talk and nearly shed tears. Now this guy right here is called Joe, a graffiti artist. Everybody was hating except for the dog engine. It wasn't even bad, bro. Niggas just live to hate. We cut forward and this guy has been getting tortured and he's talking about some please let me go. Let you go? My guy, your eyes and nose are cooked, bro. There's no hope. Just give it up. He smiled and put this blade in his mouth and sliced that boy. Oh yeah, nah. Black dreads and evil, literally the reincarnation of King Vaughn. Now Madam Semi, you called everyone up for a mission to retrieve the merchant's good cause he got his shit swiped by a trash beast. Hey gang, that just sounds like a silly shit. That's tough. Zanka was initially hating on the idea of Rudo pulling up, but Semi basically said I make the call and you follow them or something like that. Engine was initially supposed to go, but he couldn't make it, so he asked for Zanka to take his place. And well, he has an odd liking to Engine, kinda like grown men with Ronaldo or LeBron. Now they encountered the person who called them and hey yo, is that Illumi? They got to the place where the beast was at, and when they got there, they saw the good, but for some reason, he started pushing them. They should have realized right then and there that it was a trap and knock her weird eye out. They fell through the ground and she pointed them to the ops and melted away. This was low-key a cool way to introduce the Raiders. Raiders are bandits that steal shit and they're after Rudo. They run away after leaving Zanka to run that 2-on-1. She created these mud creatures and he was handling them no problem until this bald guy hit in one of them and got a hit off him. Their ability, I can't even lie, I don't know what it is yet. I'm literally writing the script as I watch the show. I'm just as confused as you, but all I know is that he can show up anytime as long as those mud creatures are around him. This man Zanka's really getting beat up and got caught in a trap. I thought he was cooked, but this man is smart. He figured it all out. She used her shovel to create mud and he uses these weak air kicks to hide in her mud. Low-key, never would have guessed it, but I probably would have had a switch so she would have been twinning with SpongeBob a long time ago. He used this earthbending technique and found found out which mud creature he was hiding in, and he knocked them both out in one blow. Now this was low-key tough, bro. But don't think I didn't notice how you used the blunt side for her and the side with literal spikes for the baldy. I'm on to you.
しとるからワンパンで落ちるんやぞ。
じゃあ君もだな。
Yeah, Nazanka, you had a good run. Ran into King Von's vessel. Just look at how he's looking at you. Even flexed that copyright-free Renegon on you. You're so done, bro. We cut to Rudo and the gang running away, trying to escape, but he caught up to them. You mean to tell me he off-screened him and caught up to them that quick, bro? Yeah, nah, we gonna find bro's body shaped like one of these. Now just look at how nonchalant he looked until he figured out that Rudo was the target. Got behind him in seconds, and that nonchalant look left real quick. He destroyed the exit and pulled up on Rudo, swiped that mask off him, and then it's revealed that Zanka's body is in fact not looking like one of these, cause he just paralyzed him. Yep, he's a venom user. I'm hurt low-key. Niggas that use venom or poison in fights are kinda weak as hell. These two tried jumping him, but he dodged that and kicked them away, analyzed them, and basically said, you alright, and you? Yeah, you're trash. But Gris wasn't about to back down. He was ready to protect Rudo, and he was like, don't worry, I got this, big bro. I'm the next big thing for real. Yeah, nah, that nigga's already done, bro. He put his blades right through him, delivering the final blow, and we get a flashback of Rudo as a kid hitting his head on the wall. Recto stopped him and started talking to him because he felt empty inside, and he took him outside to find him something he might like. Got him a book, and that didn't work. Got him a ball to play some football, and that didn't work. Me personally, if my son doesn't play football, I'm gonna turn into Omni-Man real quick. What, 17 more years? Now he saw someone throwing out trash and he ran for it and he immediately started crying. He believes that it shouldn't be thrown and it's still good, just needs to be fixed, and that everything has value. He was showing his ideology and projecting at the same time, cause as a kid, he too was thrown away. We cut back to the fight and he turned Gris's lucky charm into whatever this is, and his ability is revealed to be able to take things and show its worth to the world. Don't know why Jabber started drooling. It's never that serious, bro. The fight begins and he's trying to hit Rudo, but he just can't land anything. Not surprised. Y'all don't see that Sharingan equipped? Nah, I'm trolling. Gris prayed to this item every day, praying that everyone makes it home safe or uninjured. So it's granting him that perfect defense. Just look at how it's stunned Jabber in the air, giving Rudo the perfect chance to sock him in the face. Low-key cold, but this freak Jabber liked it. But don't get it twisted, he's a freak, but he's still smart too, cause he figured out that it only reacts to him. So he can throw these rocks at Rudo, but that's not a problem for him. He was dodging all that no problem, and then he decided to start speeding around him. It was working, cause anytime he got close, Rudo would react, and he delivered one more blow. Now he's just lying here, and I thought it was over. Matter of fact, I hoped it was over, cause he figured out that move can only protect him from things with violent intent, and decided to stab himself with a poison that'll have him running around as a beast, doing nothing but causing pure mayhem with no actual intent. It's a plan that'll work, but I don't think I can call it a good one. He rushed at him and he had to dodge it cause his okay, look man, I'm just gonna call this a stand and I hope y'all see the vision. His stand was now not doing anything. He tried running, but Jabber caught up real quick, and just look at how quick his stand looks away instead of helping. Yeah, now it's a whole eye blind to nothing but violent intent. That's just great. Here I am thinking it's the most broken ability in the show already. He caught his attack and tossed him away, and that didn't do anything. He rushed at him again, but Rudo's dodging all these hits, and just look at the stand, bro. You can see all this and you don't think any of these have a hint of violent intent? There's no way, bro. He sliced the pillars around him and started hopping around them. So now Rudo's gotta dodge the rocks and the vessel of On. He dodged the attack and it actually protected Rudo from getting hit. Great job. Now protect him 3 more times, bro. Cooked on the highest level. Would have been dead if that boy Zanka didn't pull up. And he knows about everything going on. How exactly? He was there the whole time, just watching the fight, observing, and waiting for the right time to make an entrance. You mean to tell me in a time like this, you were trying to aura farm, bro? Niggas will do anything to aura farm. He came up with a plan to hit Rudo, and his stand would send him to Jabber. And I can't even lie, he cooked, bro. Sent him so fast. Just look at Jabber. Even in this state, he still knows he's cooked. Just look at these hits he's getting off. He even regained his conscience, then got put to sleep. And then Rudo's stand vanished, and he dropped to the ground, and we see that he got cut by Jabber. When, you may ask? I don't even know, man. Jabber then injected himself with some, and Zanka can't move cause he's tired. Then Jabber reveals that his left claw got painkillers on that plus ultra timing, and then he put Zanka out again and kidnapped Rudo. I thought we were about to get a retrieval org, but then the cleaners pulled up, and just look at how many they are. And not just that, it's who they are too. Engine and Rio, you're so cooked, bro. And these two next to Engine are Tamsy and Delman. Don't know much about them, but they're cleaners.
Brother,
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Jabba was gonna run that fade, but some shorty pulled up and escaped using a manhole, straight up teleporting in this bay. Unfortunately though, Chris died. No! And that concludes my video. This show is absolutely peak, bro. Their power system is very creative and has such a wide range. The characters are pretty cool too, and the fights and music are nothing short of good. Anime of 2025 for real. Those Crunchyroll awards better sing that Gachiakuta, or else I'ma make someone else sing. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Follow the socials. Road to 10K. Have a great day and night and peace. Type share.
Because this is the moment you realize something inside you is broken and it can never be fixed.